All right, family, Chauncey, aka the Black Separatist, right back at you once again with another video. All right, new year in January 2018. We are now January the 7th, 2018 to be exact. Just got back from my vacation. It was a great experience. Just the mountainous region in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just follow me on Instagram and check out my pictures and stuff like that. And my link will be down below in the description for all my social media links. But anyway, it was a great experience. And, I'm back in full force, ready to talk about current issues affecting Black society. One of the things I want to talk about right now is these red light cameras in Miami Gardens, or in Florida in general, but specifically Miami Gardens. I just got a ticket. I just came back from my vacation, like I said, checking my mail, snail mail, and got a violation right here. Got a violation in the mail saying I got to pay $308. Hell to the nah. Straight up. Not paying that. And I'm going to give you guys a background about this company, this private owned company based out of Arizona, Tempe, Arizona to be exact. They're making $200 million profit each year from these so-called traffic violations. Okay. So let me give you a background of what I'm talking about here. So these red light cameras in specifically Miami Gardens, which is the city where I live, it is a predominantly Black city. And it is the highest populated city of African Americans in the state of Florida. Look it up. All right, if you guys don't know. But Miami Gardens contracted a private owned company called American Traffic Solutions in 2014 to install fully functional traffic safety cameras in specific intersections in the city of Miami Gardens. Okay. Let me go to my screen so I can show you guys what I'm talking about here. So when I first got this violation, I looked up, they told you got to pay this fine, $308, right? And it's due by such and such date. Now, they're saying that I had a court hearing back in December of 2017. I didn't know nothing about no damn court hearing. Okay. Now, I did remember getting the ticket the first time last year, I think around like August or something like that. And I said, I am paying for this damn ticket. All right. Then the ticket, they issued me a ticket for not making a complete stop at an intersection. Okay. Basically not stopping. Now that's, I'm going to talk about how that is a fallacy and that's a misnomer. All right. Because they're actually doing things. That private owned company, American Traffic Solution, is doing unlawful things, issuing out these citations. And I'm going to point this out later on in this video. But first, violationinfo.com. If you guys don't know, violationinfo.com, the domain name is registered and owned by American Traffic Solutions. You guys see it right here. Because I didn't know what violation info, who owned the domain. And it is owned by American Traffic Solution. There's the address. City makes Arizona, phone number, email address, all that stuff. So if you guys don't know about a particular domain name, you can guys just search who is on Google and put in the domain name of the website, and it'll show you who is registered owner of that particular website. All right. So now American Traffic Solutions, like I said, is a multi-million-dollar company that is actually backed by Goldman Sachs. Okay. Goldman Sachs is these guys are their profit margin is in like the billions. But when I say billions, I'm talking about 20, 30, 40 billions dollars. But they're backed by a huge entity of Goldman Sachs. All right. And they've invested in American Traffic Solutions since 2008. All right. Now, American Traffic Solutions specifically targets, they wanted to partner up with different cities across the United States who were budget conscious, basically poor cities. Okay. Poor cities that didn't have enough revenue to support projects, etc. Didn't have enough revenue to hire more humans, right? Police officers to issue out traffic citations. That was their goal. All right. And they've exceeded their goal as of 2018. They're making, you know, $200 plus million annually from these cash-strapped cities. In, for instance, my city, Miami Gardens. All right. Now Miami Gardens. This is the map, or this is the locations of these red light cameras in Miami Gardens. Here, they're located in these intersections. Now, according to what they're saying in this report here, these particular cameras aren't activated until a so-called violation, right, is triggered. So these particular cameras have a mechanism where it can detect a so-called violation, whether you run a red light, or you so-called run a red light, or you so-called didn't make a complete stop at an intersection, right? So I got my particular violation on Northwest 7th Avenue and Northwest 183rd right here. Okay. I'm also going to talk about what to do about these traffic violations later on in this video. Just hang tight. I just want to briefly talk about the history of American Traffic Solutions in Miami Gardens. All right. But yeah, these are the intersections in Miami Gardens where these particular red light cameras are installed. Okay. Now, when it comes to that's the map for the city of Miami also, which I'll talk about also a little bit later. Okay. What I wanted to also point out with these red light cameras is that, again, they're installed specifically. I'll go back to my video. They're installed specifically in poor cash strapped cities. All right. And Florida right now, the Supreme Court, right, federal law, are trying to ban red light cameras. It was already, I believe, a hearing or some kind of decision made late last year in 2017 to completely ban and get rid of red light cameras in the state of Florida. I know just recently the city of Miami will completely get rid of red light cameras for the city of Miami. Okay, the city of Miami is separate from, or a different municipality than Miami Gardens. Miami Gardens is its own municipality. The city of Miami is a separate municipality under Miami-Dade County. All right, but the city of Miami will get rid of completely their red light cameras actually this year in 2018. Okay. Now, another thing I wanted to point out is once you get these particular also this is here, I'm gonna point this out before I talk about what to do about these red light camera tickets. Okay, this is American Traffic Solutions. Here are the executive team. All right, David Roberts, President, CEO. All right, the CFO, CIO, General Counsel. These are the face of American Traffic Solutions. All right, that's the face right there. Okay. Now, let's see what I want to point out is, okay, yeah. The fact that American Traffic Solutions makes $200+ million a year annually, right, from these particular cities that partner up with this company. All right. Once you get the so-called violation, all right, you have many options to choose from. I've gotten violations before. I have a previous violation where I completely contested the so-called ticket and had it dismissed. Now, there's some things with communication where, like just now, like I pointed out, they said I had a hearing in December and they said I didn't show up because, first of all, I didn't know there was a hearing. I never got a notice in the mail to say there was a hearing. All right. Nothing in the mail that came in. That's number one. That's number one. But once you find out about the violations and you get a ticket in the mail saying you got to pay $158 and then it triples or doubles into $300 or whatever if you don't show up to a hearing, like I said, don't pay the damn ticket at all, period. Because what it does, all right, first of all, it's not a real ticket. It doesn't go against your driving history. There's no points added, all right, whatsoever. All it is a so-called fine, and according to what they're saying in agreement with the or in favor of the Florida statute, if you don't pay the fine, right? If you don't pay the fine, then once you try to re-register your vehicle, right, for a new license plate, sticker, or whatever the case may be, it will be invalid until that particular fine is paid. All right. Now that's a fallacy. And I'm going to point out why that's a fallacy. Because again, these so-called violations are not real. All right. They're not real. In correspondence to the Florida statute, right? In the Florida statute, traffic violations merely have to be handed out by a human being, not by a particular system or a camera, right? Just look up the statutes. That's number one. But once you get the ticket, all right, like I said, contest the ticket. If you are able to show up to court, or if you're able to have a hearing, go there and get it dismissed. There are several other options that you can do once you get the ticket as well. Not only just showing up and getting it dismissed. If you're the owner of the vehicle and someone else is driving the vehicle, you can fill out an affidavit transferring the liabilities to somebody else. All right, you can do that as well. And then also what you can do, another option what you can do is you can have a final administrative order under Florida statute 162.11. All right. And this particular company, violationinfo.com, which is owned by American Traffic Solutions, they have an affidavit that you can fill out to have another court hearing. If you didn't show up to your original hearing, you can fill that out and get it notarized, and they will go ahead and schedule a hearing for you to ultimately get that particular so-called violation dismissed. Let's say if you're found guilty, right? Still don't pay the damn ticket, because nothing's going to happen. You're not going to get arrested. There's nothing. Nothing's going to go in your driver's record. Your insurance is not going to be affected. You can still register your vehicle. That's a lie. You can still register your vehicle. If you want to get a new ticket, or excuse me, a new sticker or license plate, you can still get that done. These are just Jedi mind tricks that they're doing. And again, American Traffic Solutions and these cities that they partner up with, they know this is a monopoly. They know that, Miami Gardens makes millions of dollars per year based off these these so-called red light camera traffic violations. They make millions of dollars per year. There are so many white-owned investors and corporate entities that are white-owned that Miami Gardens has to appease to, right, in order to make this city look more, more tourist friendly, because Miami Gardens will be hosting the Super Bowl, right? We'll be hosting the Super Bowl, I believe, in 2020. So they're doing more things to make the city look more, look more appeased and look more friendlier to tourists, right? That's what they're trying to do. All right. And that's unfortunate. You work for the city. All you want to do is just, make sure that these particular violations are upheld so that working class black folks can pay them. Okay. But like I said, you know, these particular issues with red light cameras in Florida, you know, there's many cities have already abandoned red light cameras. I know Broward County has outlawed red light cameras, and certain municipalities in Miami-Dade County has outlawed red light cameras as well. So it's only a matter of time that Miami Gardens will outlaw red light cameras. If not, I will be talking to the mayor, Oliver Gilbert. I will be talking to you and other legislators in the state of Florida to work on making sure these red light cameras are removed. All right. I will be doing that. So I encourage you guys to do the same thing too. If you had an issue with red light cameras wherever you live, if you're in South Florida, let me know in the comment section. What did you do to contest the violation? What were your steps? Things of that nature. And if you want to, like I said, completely break down the system, get with your local government, the mayor, city commissioner, whoever the case may be, talk to them and, work on a resolution to get this thing removed ultimately, because it's already working in other cities in South Florida. All right. They're already deemed outlawed in other cities in South Florida. So, all right. So anyway, in the comment section, family, let me know what you guys have done about these red light camera tickets and what were your steps to take care of them. All right, family. Until next time, Chauncey, a.k.a. the Black Separatist, signing out. Peace.